Doing great. Need to transfer that title.
Okay, I need to see insurance.
That was a hoop I had to jump through that was completely unnecessary because I'm not driving the vehicle. I just got cheated out of some money. But laws are laws, right?
Well, it's my understanding that if you have insurance on another vehicle and you buy it...
What if I don't have another vehicle?
Oh, well, then you have to have insurance. Yeah, then that's why she told you that, because you didn't have another vehicle. And you bought this in January?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's going to be penalties.
What's the purpose of those?
The purpose of the penalties is because you have 20 working days after you buy a vehicle to have it transferred into your name, and if you don't, then you have to pay penalties.
Got to punish the subjects that get out of line, huh?
On this form, I need your name and address, your social security, and then you're going to sign, print, and date.
Now, what if I didn't have a social security number?
Another form.
Really? Can I see it?
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of my social security number, that's why I'm wondering.
All it is a statement of non-disclosure that you don't have a number or you had one and you gave it up.
Okay, I want to do that instead of giving you...
You've got it. It's still active. You haven't given it up. You still have it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I hold on to this form? Cool.
But you have to have something from the Social Security Administration to show that you gave it up.
Yeah, I don't want to keep contributing to something that's never going to pay out.
I don't think you can just give up your Social Security number for that reason.
I'm going to.
Check your Social Security on it. I don't think you can do it.
I don't think I'm going to ask him. Signature.
The only way you can probably get around it is if you go to work for some sort of an entity that doesn't deduct Social Security like the post office. They have their own private account.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's paid for out of tax dollars, which are...
You know you have to pay taxes on these vehicles.
You mean I'm going to get robbed?
No, you have to pay sales tax.
Well, I'm getting robbed. I tried to sell it just to the bank, but apparently government's threatened them as well, and they won't make the check out to me. It has to go to... See, here's why I'm getting robbed. Falsifying information on transfer documents is a third-degree felony offense punishable by not more than 10 years in prison and 1 year in a community correctional facility. In addition to the imprisonment, a fine of up to $10,000 may also be imposed, so I'm being threatened if I don't follow the system that you guys want me to.
That's not... It's a state law. It has nothing to do with the county.
Right, but if I don't do the title transfer...
We need that Social Security number. If you don't want to provide that Social Security number, then you cannot get your vehicle.
So that's where the threat comes in.
It's not a threat, it's just that we need this information.
Okay.
We're going to go through... Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's try this again.
What do the taxes go to?
It's a state tax, so I imagine it just goes into a general fund.
So then after the government takes 70% for itself, they do whatever they want with the 30%?
You're only paying 6.25%.
Right, but I mean, of the millions and dollars that these taxes...
I work for the county, I don't work for the state. So I don't know. This normally happens when we've got lines out the door. It's much more dramatic that way, you know.
The power goes out like that a lot?
No.
Oh. Let's say, wow.
No, but sometimes the computer system goes down, especially if it's in real heavy use, because there's like 254 counties, and they're all using the same system.
Right.
So if it's really, really busy, you know, it can overload it.
Was it based off of what value?
It's 6.25% of the purchase price. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it looks like... Well, I got to look at another thing. It's
1,000?
either going to be... Yeah, because your taxes are $939.44.
Whoa. They're not my taxes. They're the state's taxes.
Okay.
You
have to pay them if you want me to transfer your car.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, then that's your choice.
Well, I don't have any other choice because the government's taking them away. So.
Well, okay.
So the state taxes are how much?
6.25%.
But what's...
$939.44. Right. And then there's a penalty because you didn't transfer it in a timely manner.
Right, you got to punish the subjects that step out of line. So how much is that?
$93 for that.
$93 for stepping out of line.
On the sales tax. Then there's a $33 fee for issuing of the title.
Of course.
There's a $2.50 fee to transfer the current registration, if it is current, and I've got to check it, And then a $10 penalty for not transferring the
Punish the subjects, you're right.
okay. Now, let me tell you,
Total
if
is...
you decide that you don't want to do this, you want to wait till January, then you'll have to pay $25 a month for not transferring the title.
Seems reasonable.
So, just, you know, you're
You
really
gotta
nice
really...
office. You could be later.
Okay. Be much better off if I didn't have...
Well, if you went to a dealership and bought a vehicle, you'd have to pay taxes.
It doesn't make the tax right to begin with. That's what I'm questioning.
We'll call your legislators then.
They don't really listen. See, they do whatever they want. 70% of Americans disagree with the war, but it's not over, is it?
I don't disagree with it.
Yeah.
So I'm in the 30%, and I don't believe it's 70% anyway.
Okay.
Come on, machine. Are you up yet?